Hey, Miss Gwen, it's Bo. Got your emails about Google Earth and Google Maps and trying to get plots outlined on a image. So I wanted to show you kind of how I would do it. It shouldn't be too hard. There's a couple things that may go wrong that we'll have to deal with. So just let me know if any of this doesn't look the same on your computer, because I don't have a Windows computer to do it on. So just show you kind of, first of all, I would recommend getting Google Earth, the standalone version. It makes saving the images a lot easier. So it's worth the 10 minutes it may take to set up. If you can't get it installed for some reason, we can work around it, but this is definitely the easiest way to get the images of the land saved on your computer. Okay, so we'll go to google.com/earth, and that should take us directly to the Google Earth standalone application. So like I say, your computer may look a little different than this, but if you just go to download Google Earth 5, and then you'll have to do the normal agree. But first, unless you want it, we can actually uncheck this include Google Chrome. Probably not something you need to install right now. So anyway, so once you do that, you'll hit agree and download, and it may pop up something similar to this that says either run or save. You should be able to just click run and it work, and that'll kind of go through the install process. If you don't get that, you may get like like an error, or it's kind of like a security, are you sure you want to do this? And if it's at the top of your browser up here, you'll just have to click on it and then say, yes, I do want to download this file. But anyway, if you just get the box like this, you'll just hit run, and it should install the program. Let me know if you have any problems with this part. So assuming all that went fine, you should end up with just a Google Earth icon on your desktop, just on your computer there. So if you'll just double click it, then it should initialize and start doing kind of all this fancy stuff. And this is where you can just go up here in the top left corner, and I'm just going to type in Weiss Lake, Alabama. Alright, so it does all this fancy zooming in and everything. I'm going to just go over here and zoom out a little. And let's just say that the plot of land you kind of want to highlight is right over here. We'll just say it's this bit of land right here. So now what you can do, since we've downloaded Google Earth, you can actually go up here to File and then Save. Okay, so you just it's gonna save this entire screen here. So if we just go File, Save Image, alright, and I'm just gonna save it to the desktop. If you wanted to create a folder or something like that, you could probably just right click on the desktop and do new folder. But I'll just save it here, and we'll say lot 1, and then hit save. Okay, so that's all we need to do in Google Earth. So now we need to actually go somewhere where we can draw the line like you're talking about on this image. Okay, so now we need to go back to our web browser. We're going to go to a website called Pixlr, www.pixlr.com. It's kind of a weird spelling, but pixlr.com. And let me know if you have any problems with this, because I think this is going to require Flash being installed, but there's a good chance you've already got that and you should be good to go. But like I say, let me know if you have any problems with this. If you just click Open Image Editor, so what we're going to do is we're going to open an image from the computer. So this is going to be that JPEG we just saved to the desktop. So I'm going to find that, just lot 1 on the desktop there. So here's our Google Earth image. Alright, so couple different options we have here. If you wanted to do a straight line, what you would need is this drawing tool. Alright, so if you just click on the blue square looking thing, then that's going to give us our drawing tool options up here. So we can click the line, and then we'll go back down here and choose what color. So just click on that black box. If you want yellow, just click in there, find a good yellow. Okay, so that means yellow is now the color of our line. And let's see, we're also gonna, let's make the size of the line a little more, and you can just play with that. But let's just start drawing and see what happens. So if you just click and drag, it'll just create the lines for you. Alright, let's say you get to a point where there's something kind of crazy and you want to draw by hand. The other option is to use this pencil right here. So it's the same type deal, and I'm actually gonna go to a just a little bit smaller size, maybe 15, and then you can actually draw the outline by hand if you're a little better at that. Okay, a couple other things you can do with this. If you click on the A, it gives us the ability to click here, and we can just start typing. So lot number 1, and you just click on that and move it wherever you need to and hit OK. And when you're done, kind of the same type deal, we'll go back to File, Save, and instead of lot 1, I'm going to call it lot 1 dash edited, maybe. We'll save it to my computer. That's good. JPEG's good. The quality, let's go ahead and bump that up to 100. So it's going to make it a little bit bigger, but that gives us better quality and should be fine. So just hit OK, and then it's going to actually ask you where to save it. So I'm just going to save it back on my desktop here. Now you can take that JPEG off of your desktop, and you can email it, or do whatever you need to do with it. So that's probably how I would do it. And let me know, like I say, if you have any problems with that, or if the software doesn't look the same, or you can't get it installed, or if that doesn't really answer your question. But I think that's what you were trying to do. One other thing before I forget, when you're drawing, I'm not sure if you're using a laptop or a desktop, but it really does help to have an actual mouse. This is really hard to do when you're just using like the little trackpad on your laptop. So give that a shot, and like I say, just let me know if you have any problems.